What's going on, H3 Cruisers? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and well, this is H3 Family Vlogs, and most of you already know that, but if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Now, if you saw my last video, which not very many did because I didn't upload a thumbnail, I did mention that I was not going to be uploading for a little bit because, well, my background here, I'm very picky about the background. I was getting rid of my old desk, bringing in a new desk where the wires are hidden. The only thing you see on this right now is this one wire charging my phone at the moment, but I'm very picky about that. So I had a whole new desk come in, a new wiring setup, and just all new setup. And as you see, it's done. It looks great. Those that get it. Those that don't may never get it. But anyways, today I'm going to be talking about a very important topic that I kind of missed over the last week. One of the many cruise news situations over the last week and a half since I last uploaded. And I feel this one's an important one to talk about. And it's going to be Emuster, because it seems that some of y'all don't understand what Emuster is when it comes to cruising. And so I'm going to talk about the way the muster drill used to be, the way it is now, the current issues that we have with the current muster, and the issues we had with the prior. And also at Carnival, if you're watching, you might want to listen, because I really do have a thought on this that will solve all the problems that we're currently having and make it really flawless. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, H3 Cruisers, as I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the old muster drill, the new Emuster, the differences, the current issues, the old issues, and Carnival, if you're listening, I'm going to talk about how to solve the current issues to make this Emuster completely flawless. Just got to stay tuned with me. Now, before we get into that, I do want to address some of the other videos that I'm going to be uploading to a brand new playlist, which is Flight School. Those who know or don't know, I have started training for my private pilot's license. And those of you who watch the channel have basically let me know that you guys want to see the Flight School. You want to see it because it may be a part of the channel in the future, as the goal is to eventually own our own six-seater plane. Hopefully, fingers crossed that that day comes, that we can have our own little six-seater plane for the entire family, and when we go on cruises, we fly ourselves down to the cruises. So make it a part of it. Instead of driving to a ship, we're gonna fly ourselves. That's the overall goal. Now, you guys have expressed that you want to see this, so there will be a playlist specifically for Flight School that will pop up. Now, the first lesson I did not film because I wanted to make sure it was okay with my flight instructor before filming. I wanted to make sure she was comfortable with the fact that GoPro's in there and it's going to be hooked up to where it can hear us properly through the comms and air traffic control and all that. And she gave the green light. She was excited about it and is totally down for it. So good, right? And then we got the second flight and got it all set up. Everything great. The ATC could be heard. Everything was perfect. Or so I thought. Well, it turns out because traffic on, at the airport was so busy that day, we got delayed in taking off. It took about 30 minutes to get from where we started to the actual runway we took off and then take off. So there was 30 minutes on the ground. Well, those that don't know much about a Cessna, let's just say on the ground is a little toasty. Needless to say, it's hot in the plane. You got the sun beating down on the plane. There's no air conditioning, and you don't really get airflow until you take off, and there's air flowing through the vents that you open up from the outside. Basically, air comes from the outside, cools down everything inside, makes it comfy. Well, 30 minutes on the ground with no airflow caused the GoPro to overheat and shut off, and I did not even know until we landed after the flight, and it was an amazing flight. Now, Sandra was with me. She did get some clips that she filmed, basically 2 clips that she filmed and then a bunch of photos, but I can't really make video out of that. So needless to say, that didn't go so well. But the third flight is going to be this Monday. I am basically adding it into our run-up checklist, which is right before we pull onto the runway and take off. The checklist we do before, it's going to be the first thing. Okay, camera on. Now let's go through this checklist and then take off. So that way there's not that 30-minute delay and overheating the GoPro. So hopefully this will solve that issue. Fingers crossed, because I want to bring you the amazing content of the flight and let you hear everything that goes on and all the instructions that I learn. But other than that, guys, before we get into the Emuster, the last thing I do want to say is that we do have a goal of 10,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of 2022. And if you look at this little thing right behind me, this beautiful thing, oh, look at it, 2,320 subscribers. It's actually like 2,327 now, but it rounds up every 10. So anyways, we have a goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. We can't do it without you guys. So if you could be so awesome to smash the subscribe button below this video, it is 100% free to do so. And then if you hit the alert button afterwards, you'll get notified every time we upload a video and you won't miss a single thing on the channel. Now, let's get to why you're here. I know I've delayed you guys so long. I apologize, but the intro, I got to say what we got to say. Now let's get to the muster drill. Now, if you cruised pre-pandemic, you would remember the muster drill was something that was dreaded. It was absolutely horrible. Most people like, is there a way to get out of it? No, there's not a way to get out of muster drill. It is required by maritime law that every passenger on the ship complete muster drill before the ship is even allowed to leave port and start your cruise. So trying to get out of it just delays the inevitable. You have to take it and the ship can't leave. But of course, there is always people who are going to try to get out of it and stall everyone else in the process. Now, that brings me to the original muster drill. The way it was before, you would go down to your muster station. Now, the whole ship, every passenger has their muster station. There's a couple of them around the ship, whether they're in the main theater or the liquid lounge or wherever it may be on the ship. You would go down at a set time to your muster drill station. At this spot, once everyone is there, keyword, once everyone is there, the muster drill can start. Until that point, muster drill does not start. So every location has to have everyone there and accounted for before they can even start the muster drill. This would usually take about 40 minutes or so, which is why everyone hated going to the muster drill, because you're sitting there, you're like, I just want to start my cruise. And there's always those people who are delayed in getting to the muster drill. So once everyone showed up, the muster drill would start. They'd basically have either a video presentation or someone would speak about the safety and what to do in case of an emergency and how you would react and basically get to your lifeboat, stand here, this and whatnot. And after the drill or the explanation was done and all the briefings done, they would walk everyone down to their lifeboat section. Once there, you'd all gather up and line up next to each other and stand there and wait until the whole ship got to their lifeboats, and you're just sitting there like, it's a little toasty, being shoulder to shoulder with people. And eventually, everyone would get to their lifeboats, and then the horn would blast, signaling the end of the muster drill. And the ship can finally sail away, the cruise can start, you can have the sail away party, and everyone was excited. Now, obviously, with that, like I said, the issue with the old drill was getting people down to the muster drill. It took forever to get everyone down to the muster drill. Well, now, thanks to COVID, we have some improvements. Yes, there are some good things that came out of COVID, even though COVID's absolutely horrible. We're not going to talk about the details of that, but we're going to talk about the Emuster, how it is handled now, and the good that's come out of it, but we still got problems with it, which Carnival, again, if you're watching, I'm going to tell you how to fix this issue completely. The only issue with it. So anyways, the new Emuster drill, which I seem to find that a lot of you who have not cruised yet don't understand what it is. It seems that a bunch of you think that you don't go down to your muster station anymore. You just look at your phone and watch a briefing and you're done. And you do it on your phone. That's not the case. I've seen comments, people going, oh, you just like the new muster drill because you don't have to walk all the way down to the muster station. No, you still got to do that. You still go to your muster station just like the old muster drill. The difference is, once you get on the ship, you can go at your time and you just go to your muster drill. They scan your sailing sign card, your little room key that you got, and pops up your photo. They check you all in. They give you a 2 to 5 minute briefing at the lifeboats, and they go, okay, you're done. Go on your way. You're set. That's it. Obviously, they did this because due to pandemic, they don't want to gather everyone in one area like the theater or anywhere else. And this has brought up another issue. While it is so easy, you just go straight to your muster station, get it done in 2 to 5 minutes, there's still a problem with people going and doing it. It doesn't take 45 minutes an hour anymore. It takes 5 minutes to get this done. It is very simple. But on my cruise, on Thanksgiving, my Thanksgiving cruise on Carnival Panorama with my girlfriend, it was her first cruise. We did our muster drill. It went great. I was amazed at how easy it was. The problem is Lee Mason, who is an amazing cruise director, was on the intercom every 10 to 20 minutes. We still have 700 people who have not done their e-muster drill. Please go down to your muster station and do your muster drill. We cannot leave until everyone has done the muster drill. Well, he'd come on 650 people. 600 people. It was drawn out. This is a big issue that has been going on the cruise ships because people are not going and doing it. All you got to do is literally go straight to it, get it done, you're done. And they're begging people to go get it done so the cruise can start. Now, just last week, Island Time, I don't know if you guys watch Island Time on YouTube. It's a great YouTube channel that is cruise related just like mine, but a little more popular than mine, obviously. And you get a bigger channel and maybe some better content. But this channel, Island Time, went on a cruise, and this cruise director basically made a threat saying, well, if you guys don't want to do the muster drill, we could always go back to the old way of doing muster and forcing everyone together. And basically it was threat. Obviously, Carnival has come out with an announcement going, we're not going to go back to the old way. We're going to do it this way. Even Tony from La Lita Loca did a video on this as well. The only difference that I'm going to include with my video is I know how to solve this issue. Because on Carnival Miracle, for February 1st, I was on Carnival Miracle, and they did it different than the other ships that were doing it, apparently. I don't know why they did it different, but they did it different. We didn't have a single announcement of, hey, you need to go do your muster drill. You need to go do your We didn't have a single one. It was just done. Everyone did it, and I'm like, that was amazing. And I'm going to tell you how they did it. Carnival, again, if you're listening, now's the time to listen. This is a very important part, how to fix it. It's even in the title of this chapter, how to fix eMuster. So, the way to fix it. When we got onto Carnival Miracle February 1st, literally, we walked across the gangway, right? We were about to get on, and immediately someone walked up to us, checked our boarding pass, said, okay, this is your muster station, go straight down here. And then you'd walk down, someone else would look at, yep, continue down. They literally took us from the moment we got on the ship straight to muster. You couldn't go do anything. You couldn't go to food. You couldn't do it. Someone grabbed you and directed you in the direction. Okay, as you get on, this way, that way, this way, that way. And everyone was checking. Nobody was allowed to do anything until they got the muster drill done. And in return, there was no delays. We got 700 people. We got 100, 200, 300 people. No, it was done. So that's it. That is how you fix the eMuster drill. Again, it's a very simple drill. It takes 5 minutes when you get on board the ship. I do want to hear your guys' comments, though. Leave your comments below in the comment section. And, of course, if you enjoyed the video, throw me a thumbs up below. Let me know you liked it. If you didn't like it, you can throw the thumbs down. It doesn't bother me. Either way, it's interaction with YouTube, and YouTube will spread the channel more no matter how you react. As long as you guys react with your thumbs up, your comments below, and, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and alert button below. And hopefully soon I'll see you on the Lido. By the way, if you're going on Carnival Radiance May 30th, I got a group cruise on that one. I'll be on that cruise with you. So if you're going to be on that cruise, let me know in the comments below as well. Maybe you'll see me and we can chit-chat and do all that. I love seeing you guys on the ship. So that's it, guys. I hope to see you sometime on the Lido, or maybe just find me next to the ice cream machine on Lido deck. That's where you're going to find me. But that's it, guys. I'm out. Have a wonderful day.